Hello, dear Pisces. This is gonna be your spring 2024 tarot spread. So depending on where you are in the world, it's either gonna start your predictions on March 19th or 20th, so on the spring equinox, and they're gonna end on the summer solstice, which is either June 19th or 20th, again depending on where you are located in the world. This tarot reading is for all Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising people, and we're gonna start by seeing what the energies are for this season. Oh, we have such nice energies here, and I might have spoken too soon, although no, I'm sorry, Saturn. I hope you know that I really enjoy your energy. So I was just joking, okay? So we have Venus, we have the energy of conjunction, we have the Sun and Saturn. Overall, I would say that this spring is quite a good season for all my lovely Pisces. It starts very beautifully right off the bat with this Venus energy in March. If I'm not mistaken, let me just check my list here, my calendar. Where is Venus in March? So starting from the 11th of March, Venus is in your sign until the 5th of April. So this is just kind of like a confirmation that March is gonna be an amazing month for you. A month filled with beauty, with love, with a lot of financial opportunities. My dear Pisces, if you're thinking to do any changes in the way you look, in your appearance, how you style your hair, the clothes that you're wearing, anything related to outer appearances, to your looks, your fashion sense, do those changes in March. If you're thinking about having some cosmetic procedures, whether they are surgeries or just more non-invasive procedures, do them in March, or in the first 5 days of April. Do these changes while Venus is still in your sign, because the clothes that you buy, the makeup that you buy, the cosmetic procedures that you get when Venus is in your sign are just better suited for you, especially if you are a Pisces rising, okay? But March is also gonna be a good month for you financially. So if you have the opportunity to invest, or if you're starting a job, if you're starting a company, if you're starting your own business in March, the energies look amazing. You have a lot of potential for success here, especially if you are in some way, shape or form the image of this company, or if your image is very important in your success hunting for a new job or negotiating a new salary or something like that, okay? April, we have here the energy of conjunction. So in April, be very mindful of the people that you meet. Serendipity is kind of the key word for you in April. You are probably gonna be the right person at the right time in the right place in certain situations. Take these situations as confirmation from the universe that you are indeed doing the right thing, that you are indeed on the right path. And also here in April, be very mindful, Pisces, if things don't work out easily. Let's say you are going to meet with someone, you're going on a first date, and your car won't start. Once you get your car running, all the lights are red. Then you get on the freeway and I don't know, there's something happening and you are 2 hours late. These are all signs that you are not meant to meet that person at that time. So stay away. Listen to the signs of the universe, because the universe will show you clearly in April whether you are going in the correct direction or not. The people that you surround yourself with are also very important here in April, so be very mindful who you enter into a partnership with, whether this is a relationship in your personal life or a professional partnership, a business partnership. Be careful if you have to sign any contracts, any legal binding documents, especially because in April, for most of the month, Mercury is going to be retrograde. So all the contracts that are going to be signed between the 2nd and the 25th of April will probably need to be revised later on in the year. Okay, May comes with this beautiful, amazing, gorgeous solar energy. May is a month when your vitality starts to pick up. You feel better, you have more energy, you are more driven, more ambitious than usual. May is also a month when it's highly beneficial for you to focus on your purpose, to focus on your long-term goals. If you've had any issues with the men in your life, either a father figure, a teacher, a boss, a boyfriend, a husband, a brother, a son, doesn't really matter. May is the time when you can rebuild these relationships, when you can come to a common understanding, when you can bury the hatchet, basically. June is interesting because Saturn is still in your sign for the rest of this year. At the end of June, on the 29th of June, Saturn starts retrograding in Pisces, okay? So this is interesting because what I see here is that the first 20 days of June are just preparing you for what's gonna come in your life once Saturn retrogrades. So in June, it's very important for you to be disciplined, for you to work hard, study hard, for you to really keep your promises. Don't make promises that you don't intend to keep, because those are gonna come to bite you in the ass later on. June is all about structure. June is a great month to get married, to get engaged, to buy a house, to start a business, because everything that started with the energy of Saturn gives longevity in time. Everything that's built under the energy of Saturn will stand the test of time. And that's what you hopefully want in a business, in your career, in your marriage, in your home, right? In your investments. So June is very good for this. June is not really the month to be all wishy-washy, to dream with your eyes wide open, to be creative, but creative in the sense of disorganized and just going with the flow. No, June is all about the structure. Now let's see what are gonna be some of your biggest challenges this spring, my dear Pisces. So interesting. We have 3 major arcanas and then the King of Wands at the end. So in March, your biggest challenge is gonna be to see things from the perspective of the other people that you interact with. You're kind of gonna be very stuck in your ways, stuck in your own mindset, and it's gonna be very difficult for Pisces to think outside of the box, or to be able to put yourself in the other person's shoes and see things from their perspective. And this might bring a lot of communication issues for you in March. If you keep this in mind, and you are able to just be more empathetic and try to see your blind spots, I don't see this as being very bad thing for you necessarily. It's kind of a life lesson that you need to understand, and you're gonna find yourself in various circumstances, whether in your personal or your professional life, in the month of March, when you and other people have completely different perspectives on the same thing that's happening, either in politics or in your family or at your job, right? And you're gonna be surprised by how differently you see things as compared to other people. And if you are able to accept that each person is different, we're gonna have different experiences, and we're gonna see things differently, this is a growth opportunity. But at the same time, for a lot of Pisces, this is gonna be deal breaker in a lot of your relationships. So just be careful about this. Your biggest challenge in April is gonna be choosing the people that you want to relate with. I told you, because April is all about conjunctions. It's all about partnerships. It's all about the people that you choose to associate with, whether in your private or professional lives, right? So your challenge is gonna be picking the correct partners, picking the correct opportunities for you. Geminis are also gonna challenge you a lot in April, so be prepared for that, especially if you have Gemini friends, relatives, co-workers. The Gemini people in your life, they're gonna push your buttons, and that's okay, because that's their role in your life for the month of April. Your love relationships, right? Love, marriage, partnerships are also gonna be more challenging than usual. And if you really want this relationship to work, just be prepared that every single day in March, you are gonna have to convince yourself that they are the correct person for you, and you're gonna have to do small gestures to reaffirm that they are indeed your person and that you choose to stay with them through thick and thin. In May, Capricorns are gonna challenge the hell out of you. Another big issue here in May is how you're gonna deal with temptation. Either the temptation to consume alcohol, drugs, to overeat, to undereat, I don't know, the temptation to cheat, the temptation to do something that you know it's not good for you, to do something that you know you shouldn't be doing. So dealing with temptation, especially because your ego is telling you to do certain things, because you are tempted to do certain things just to feed the lower impulses of your ego. So this is gonna be your biggest challenge in May. In June, you're gonna be challenged by an older male. They can be a boss, a teacher, a father, a grandfather, an older brother, someone older than you. Someone that's definitely a male. Maybe they work in the military, maybe they're a police officer, or maybe they're in the National Guard, or something related to state authority, right? They are gonna challenge you. So, Pisces, be very careful in June. Make sure that you obey all the traffic rules. Be careful if you're stopped in traffic. Be careful how you interact with authority figures, because they will challenge you, they will test you to see how you act and how you react, okay? But not everything's gonna be challenging, right? For sure, we're gonna have some positive aspects. So let's see now for Pisces, what are gonna be your biggest blessings this spring? Very nice. Quite nice. Okay, so in March we have the King of Pentacles here. In March you're gonna be financially blessed. March definitely comes with the energy of sprinkle. In March your blessing might come from a teacher, a mentor, a professor. Your blessing might come in the way of a job opportunity, the opportunity to advance in your career, to gain seniority, to gain more money, to gain more authority, more influence. Maybe you're gonna gain market share, maybe you're gonna gain experience. In one way or another, the things that are happening in your professional development and professional sphere overall are going to lead to a lot of growth and to more money in your future. You're kind of able to see a path towards financial independence. You are able to define a path towards paying off all your debts and just being financially stable in your future. Your biggest blessing in April is not knowing what to do. In April, dear Pisces, you're gonna be surrounded by so many opportunities, by so many options that you just don't know what to choose. And if you are blocked and you're not able to make a choice, you're not able to reach a decision, that's your biggest blessing, because it's the way the universe is telling you to wait. Don't make any big life changes in April. Wait. If you don't feel it in your gut, if you don't feel it in your heart, if you don't know it in your brain, if you're not 100% sure that this is the correct way for you, that this is the correct person, the correct opportunity, the right thing for you to do, say, or feel, don't do it. Wait. This is your biggest blessing. Waiting, being too confused to act, and forcing yourself to delay a decision until the universe clarifies for you what's right, what's wrong, what's true, what's false, what's glitter, what's gold, okay? Your biggest blessing in May is your family. Just the happiness, the peace, the harmony that you find with your loved ones. Whether this is the family that you were born in or the family that you chose and built for yourself, it depends from person to person. But anyway, Pisces, in May, your family, your friends, the happiness that you have in your life, the harmony that you have in your house, in your household, this is really the biggest blessing. You might also have some parties to attend in May, whether it's a family reunion, whether it's an engagement party, whether it's a birthday, a wedding, a housewarming party. Something nice is happening here for some, either for you or for people that are very close to you, and you are celebrating with them. And this is really your biggest blessing here in May. In June, your biggest blessing is going to be your ability to multitask. And I'm not going to say this very often because I'm not big fan of multitasking. However, in June, this is really your biggest blessing, being able to balance two completely different, maybe even opposite aspects of your life. Being able to balance your personal and your professional life, being able to balance the needs of your husband and your children, being able to balance the needs that you have versus the needs that other people have from you. You are going to be the rock for many people around you. They are going to look to you for guidance. They are going to be looking at you for stability and for support. And I think this is something that you need. First of all, you need to show yourself that you're able to be this rock for other people. And overall, it's going to be just a big growth opportunity for you. What can I say, Pisces? Overall, the spring seems like a very interesting season for you. Before we wrap up your reading and get some final angel guidance messages from your spirit guides, from your angels, I would just like to ask you to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give me just a small shout out or a brief comment. Write your observations, whether you enjoyed or didn't enjoy this video, in the comment section. I really appreciate all your support, and I read all your messages. So your angels want to give you one final message, one final guidance for the spring, and it is to choose a new direction, to do something completely different in your life, to rethink your plans, to go back to the drawing board and just think about doing something different. Because there's something in your life, there's at least one aspect of your life where you are very stubbornly going down a road that's only going to lead to your destruction, to tears, to unhappiness, to limitations and disappointment in your life. So choose a new direction, Pisces. Do something different. Do something different every day, and it can be something small, like taking a different route to go to work, or picking a different type of coffee in the morning, or wearing a different outfit, or saying things differently, changing your email signature, whatever. It can be something small, like a symbol, that you're willing to try new things, that you're willing to do new things, that you're willing to go in a different direction. Because the universe has a lot of opportunities for you here, but you also need to work with the energies, not against the energies. Okay, Pisces, if you have additional questions, leave them in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this tarot predictions for spring 2024. Don't forget that in a few days I'm gonna start posting on my YouTube channel also the prediction and advices for Mercury retrograde for each individual sign. Mercury is going to be retrograde most of April, so stay tuned. You're gonna really want to see what I have to say there. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time as well. Bye bye.